Hello guys, wishing you for everybody have a good day ahead. As I promised, I'm back with another video. I'm back with another video to explain about the Schengen visa for Europe. First of all, I would like to give you what is a Schengen visa. Schengen visa means it's a tourist visa for Europe. It's the same word like uh, if you are getting a tourist visa for Europe, that's called Schengen visa. So I hope it's clear for everyone. So I'm going to continue the word as a Schengen visa. It will be very easy for me and it will be very clear for you also. Schengen visa means if you are getting any tourist visa for any Europe country, they will issue a Schengen visa. So I'm here to explain how you can apply for a Schengen visa. It's really simple documentation. It's not complicated at all. It's not complicated. To be honest, it's very simple documentation. But the problem is, you know why? The problem, the country where you are living. So that's the point. That's the point. The country where you are living. Otherwise, it's not complicated at all. It's ranking on your passport. How they rank in your passport. So that's the issue going to be. Not the Schengen visa. Schengen visa document is very simple. Within half an hour you can fill it up and the next day you can submit your documentation, you can get. So that's simple, the documentation. But the problem is, as we are Asians, we know, especially Sri Lankans, I think, and other Asians too. It's depend on the country. This country, your passport rank, it's hard to get the Schengen visa. So anyway, I'm here to explain what's a Schengen visa, how you can apply for the Schengen visa. First of all, so you should look forward the embassy. Like you are going to apply the Schengen visa through which embassy. I'm giving example. You are applying for France. Okay. First, you have to look forward. Your France embassy is there in your country, or some other embassies there in your country. So, in case there are some embassies, they will not accepting your document directly. They don't want to deal with you directly. They'll give for a third party. There are a registered company called VFS. Search VFS. So they are a third party company. They will represent on behalf of you. They will deal with the embassy, but you are dealing with the VFS. If the embassy is not directly accepting your document, so this is the option VFS. The VFS will submit your documents on behalf of you. So first you have to, it's depend on the country where you are living. Just get this information, like the country where you want to travel, where you want to apply. First you look forward this embassy is there or they are accepting your document directly, then it's all right. If not, yes, you go to VFS. The VFS will take your documents and they will represent your document on behalf of you. They'll charge some small amount. To be honest, to apply for a Schengen visa is not costly. Nothing. There is nothing. Only visa. Only very small amount. It's going to be, but it's a little bit hard. As I said, it's depend on the country and depend on the person. Also, like your background and your travel history. There are many things. So it's depend on the person too. So I'm going to explain here. Once you get a Schengen visa, you can travel to any Europe country. Same, to make it clear, I'm giving example. You are applying for France as a Schengen visa. So once you landed in France, you are free to travel all the Europe Union countries without any documentation, even by road and by air. No one will question you, where is your document? No. Like you landed in France, you want the nearest country is from France. The one side is Belgium, the other side is Spain. So you can travel to either countries. So they will not question from you. It's really free for you. You travel to Spain, the nearest is France to Spain to Portugal. From the other side, you travel to Belgium, then you go to Netherlands. No one will question from you, and you can travel by road, by a railway system. It's very fast and very nice experience to travel in railway system. So you can enjoy the life since you are going to travel all the Europe countries. So once you get a Schengen visa, you are free to travel all the Europe Union countries without any problem. So that's what I want to explain here. So when you apply tourist visa, the first document is visa application form. Maybe you can collect visa application form from the embassy. If embassy is not there, from the VFS, as I said earlier, from VFS. If not, you can download from the website. You can download from the website. Of course, the website will be there. You can download from the website and take the printout and fill your visa application form. I'm going to point some important points here. When you're filling your visa application form, you make sure that you are filling, not you are going to live for 1 month, 2 months. No, you mention only 1 week. That's enough. Like as example, you're going to travel to France on January 1st. You are returning back on January 7th. Only 7 days. That's enough. That will be more than even 4 days. It's fine. Mention as short as like 4 days, 5 days, 3 days, or 7 days. Don't mention like I'm going to live for 1 month. No, it's not required, because they will not provide you. Like if you mention that I'm going to live 3 months, they will not give you. In first your visa, they might give you 15 days or 30 days. It's depend. Might give you for 15 days or 30 days. That's all. Mostly will be 30 days. Whether you mention for 7 days, they will give you visa for 30 days. That's how it's happening. So you mention you are 7 days. I'm going to stay in this application, and you have to book the hotels on that time period. The country where you are applying. You are applying for France. Okay. For you're going to leave 5-6 days. So you book your hotels on that you book the hotel on that time period for 6 days in France. That's very simple. You are not going to spend your money. Just go to booking.com and book your hotel for 7 days and cancel it. Nothing. You're not going to spend anything for this documentation. Nothing you are going to spend, actually, to be honest. Very simple amount for this application form. That's all. So you book your hotel from booking.com. You can go and take the printout for hotel booking and do the cancellation. And the next one is a return ticket. Make sure that you are going to submit the return air ticket, not only one way. That's very important, because the visa officer will think this guy is traveling only for tourists, and they will return on that day to the country. Back of your mind, something else. That has to be within you, in your mind. But the visa officer will look, this guy is going to travel. That's all. So make sure that you are one return air ticket on the same day. So visa application form, hotel booking, and the return air ticket, and the travel insurance. You should have a travel insurance on this time period. 7 days you should have a travel insurance. That's going to be charged for you a little amount. You can get the travel insurance in online also. If you're not able to get the online, just go to any travel agency and tell them that I'm traveling for 7 days to France. I need travel insurance for these 7 days. So they will provide you just travel insurance for 7 days, and it's going to be cost you for a small amount. Air ticket you can book yourself, and just after taking the printout, just cancel it. So no expenses. Air ticket, no expenses. Visa application, no expenses. Hotel booking, no expenses. But yes, for a travel insurance, you are going to pay small amount. Then letter from employer. You take the letter from employer, like where you're working, and get the letter, no objection letter. That's called the company, the employer doesn't have any objection. Like you are traveling for this time period as a tourist, you are traveling to this country for 7 days. The company doesn't have any issue. It's no objection letter. They will provide for you. Talk with the company, they will give you this no objection letter. Then the fifth one is your bank statement. Of course, you are working somewhere, otherwise you cannot travel. If you are a businessman, that's a different story. I'm not going to explain here about the businessman. I'm going to explain here who is working in a company. So your salary will come to your account, and take the bank statement. They knows that. So okay, you're working in this one organization. you're working in an organization and you are receiving your salary, and take for a 6-month time period salary statement and keep some balance amount in a bank account. Keep some balance amount when you're taking a bank statement, because they want to make sure that you have enough cash to spend in France when you're going to be 7 days in France. So you have a money in your bank account, you can spend, you can manage 7 days within your bank balance. So that has to be another document. So very simple: visa application, hotel booking, return air ticket, travel insurance, then from the employer no objection letter, and then the bank statement. That's all. You're going to spend only few, you're not going to spend anything, to be honestly. You're not going to spend anything for this documentation. Bank statement. The other one is your biometrics. That the biometrics will take from embassy or from VFS. The day you are going to submit your documentation, they will take your biometrics, that they will charge some amount for you. That's going to be cost little amount. It's depend on the country where you are living. It just depend, can be the small amount. So these are only the documentation, very simple documentation. But I want to mention here one more thing. To get a Schengen visa, but these are the all documentation required. Even though if we're having these all documentation, is depend the country where you are living. The most important thing is your travel history. Your travel history is much important. They will see, as an Asian guy, I'm getting as an example, a Sri Lankan guy, and he never traveled anywhere. He doesn't have any stamp on the passport. It's a blank passport. That's a little tough for him, because at least he should have traveled to Bangkok, Dubai, or Bali. There are any Asian guy, they'll travel to Bangkok. It's a tourism hub. In Asia. It's Bangkok is a tourism hub. The Bali is, it's everyone known as a very tourism place. So then Dubai, as well as Dubai. So if you travel 2-3 countries, they know, okay, this guy is traveling. He's a traveler. He traveled 2-3 countries. He want to travel tourist. Then of course you have a very good plus point to getting your visa in Schengen visa. But if you're having a blank passport, it's minus. It's a little bit tough for you. Going to be a little tough for you. Because you have blank passport, you never travel anywhere, and you want to travel straight away to Europe. But I'm not saying you're not going to get, but I'm telling the possibilities here. I'm telling the possibilities. You might get. God knows that you might get. I'm not saying that you're not going to get, but possibilities, yes. If you're lucky enough, maybe they'll issue a visa for you. You never travel anywhere, you have blank passport, you're going to get. Maybe straight away you're going to get. It's depend. Can be, possibility is there. It's depend on your country and the passport ranking. That also going to be effect here. Like if any country is having a good passport, to be honest, like Indians nowadays has a good passport, and as Asians, like even Filipinos has good passport, and Sri Lankan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, our passport is ranking is very low nowadays. So try your luck and try your best. If you really set your mindset, you want to travel, you can. But set your mindset, I want to travel. If you really want to do it, you can. But if you are like 50-50, yes, you cannot. Then you cannot. But even though you submit your documentation, in case it's cancelled, they're going to give you a reason. So next time, you make sure that you're not going to do the same mistake. You make sure that whatever they mention, so you're not going to do, you're going to make it correct, and you're going to submit your documentation next time 100% perfect. So you're going to get it. Somehow you're going to get it. You try, keep trying. Maybe you try one time, you try second time, you try third time, you will get. So hope to see you all guys in Europe, and as well as it's a very short video. And if you want to give you detail by in details, it will take longer video. but I'm ready to explain here in a longer video. I'll see how it's the comments and how it's the messages if really it doesn't understand the process. So next time I'm going to give in details each and every one. It will be a longer video, but I'm going to do it. So I'm living in Portugal. I'm wishing all the best for you guys who is really wants to travel to Europe. Hope to see you guys in Europe. Cheers for everybody. All the best and best of luck. See you. Bye. Cheers.